Hey, board gamers, PJ from Board Game Gumbo here, back in the Gumbo Pot. This time with another unboxing. We're taking a look at Curious Cargo from Capstone Games, designed by Ryan Courtney, the designer of Trailblazers and Pipeline. Let's get right to the table and see how this puzzly two-player Pipeline game plays. I love the look of the front, and I was trying to figure out, oh, this looks vaguely familiar, not familiar from a standpoint of I've seen this before, but it's like seems like I know this art style. And then I found out the art is from Kwanchai Mori. So I'm a big fan of Kwanchai Mori's art, although I don't see it anywhere on the side of the box. But I did read that on BGG, so let's see when we open up the box if it's true. So this is Curious Cargo. I want to thank Capstone Games for sending us this review copy. It's a two-player game. It takes about 30 to 60 minutes. I've heard it's got some heft to it, like its big brother Pipeline. So for one, I understand it's got some of the same mechanisms from Pipeline distilled down into a shorter two-player game. I have not played Pipeline, so it will be tough for me to know. But I think Jason Dinger has, so I might have to reach out to him. Okay, so we got the rule book here. Is the thematic setting. You are in a midnight market. They're selling all kind of curious cargo like robot parts and capacitors. And now we've been dragged into it to make some manufacturing plans or follow the plans to make things. Okay. It's an interesting theme. It says it was designed by Ryan Courtney with art by Kwanchai Mori. Okay, cool. So, oh, and Travis Hill and Donnie Bain did the rule book proofing. Donnie is a Louisiana guy who lives in Dallas, so used to be members of Punchboard Media together with Travis and Donnie. So I wasn't expecting that. It's nice to see their names. So go gaming there, Donnie. Okay, so read its rule book here, but it does have some pictures, and it shows how you're loading the trucks up with physical examples. I like that. I want to see some visible examples when I'm looking at something. How the determine the in game and then the winner itself. Some of the way that the bonuses work. Okay. And a little cheat sheet. Oh, now I see this. I like this. Oh, on the back of the rule book, you can just leave this out. It's got a variant that if you want to play it, and it also has a cheat sheet for how the phases work, how trading works, and how the in-game gets triggered. Nice. Okay, well done. I approve. All right. Now we get to the components themselves. Got some plastic to get through. Seems like we've gotten away from these extra packing. But here we go. All right, so these look like maybe player boards. If I'm reading it right. Yeah, so we got 6 player boards. So it plays 2 players, but they have a number of different player boards. I guess to start with, are they double-sided? They are, okay. I forget what this is called, but it's like a plastic almost instead of being paper, because I don't like the little tiny paper. It's like what Terraforming Mars had at first. These are kind of plastic, so it feels like they got a little weight to them. It's nice. And then we have the shipping boards. We have 2 different ones, and they are also double-sided, as you can see. Interesting. Okay. And then we get to the cardboard itself. Okay. We've got a big stack of cardboard here. Open that up. Wow, tokens here. Yeah, there's probably an easier way for me to do this. Do this. Okay. We've got 6 sets of punch board, the pipeline pieces, the trucks, and then some gears, some truck tokens, some extra pipeline pieces, and then it looks like some storage crates. All right, let's see how it punches out. I'm not too worried because Capstone Games, known for their quality production, Clay does a good job with his games. I've been satisfied with everyone. I mean, wow. That is super, super easy to punch out. No little dips, no little creases or corners. And then we got the gears. Even the gears with their awkward edges are easy to punch out. Okay, so I'm not going to go through all that punching, but I will show you the boards. Okay, so I mean, even the middle part punched out without me even trying. So that's impressive. I like that. Put that to the side. I'll punch that off screen. And then we've got the pipelines, super easy to punch out with the different trucks. And as you can see, they're basically the same thing. So I'm not going to punch all these out for you. They are all the same. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Next up, we've got turn order track. Okay. I just love this artwork from Quache. It's futuristic but comic booky, sort of. And if you've ever played Capital Lux or Rebel Knox or any of those games, you know the artwork that he does. But this is, I like this. This is gonna be a nice one. Turn order track, and then we've got some. We actually have some wooden components here. Okay. I'm assuming these are the 2 player tokens. Forklifts, 1 for each player. Yep, right in the shape of a forklift. Little screen printing there. Those are gorgeous. Yeah, nice. We got layer colors. No, these are goods. Sorry, goods. And they're unique. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. They're not just regular wooden cubes. They're actually screen printed little good markers in 3 different colors. Okay. Kind of that green, red, burgundy, burnish. Then purple. The crystals. Instead of being little plastic purple crystals, they actually look like crystals coming out. These are nice tokens. I'm not colorblind, so I don't know how tough it is to distinguish that purple and that red, but just looking at them on the table, whew, pretty close. These stand out very easily. And this is some kind of a good, sort of like water to me, but I'm not really sure what that is. But again, screen printed on one side, easy to see. Okay, next up. Or I guess lastly, we've got the cards. These are the truck cards. It comes with 25 of them. I guess these are the different trucks that are going to be coming out. And so you'll have what type of a truck, what size it is, and what machine parts are available. They go from a size 6 truck with only 1 machine part to a size 4 with 2 and a size 3 with 2, R3. Yes, we've got a bunch of different, yeah, even some of the size 3s have 3s, size 4s have 2s, size 5 has 3s. So it looks like they're 2 and 3 for the size 5s. It looks like there's a bunch of different sizes, each with different amounts of machine parts. Oh, that's some good. Look at this artwork. Yeah, this is like some packing peanuts, I guess, inside the box. So it's a representation of opening up the box and seeing what's inside this curious cargo. And then a randomizing bag. Nice. Good production. All right, so that's got the punch board, we got the player boards, we got the some of the wooden tokens, and that looks like about it. All right, so that's everything you get in the box of Curious Cargo, the 2-player game from Ryan Courtney, published by Capstone Games. Thanks again to Capstone for sending us this review copy. We'll try to get this played pretty soon so we can get some content out for you, either video or a blog post about our plays. It looks puzzly and it looks well produced. So, a 2-player game that takes about 45 minutes. I'm in. I like to play it. Until next time, les bon temps roulé.